Good morning, Hackney. Okay, Mega, welcome guys.
It's for Berlin Prep.
This is Berlin Prep.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
This is for collection 02. I'm flipping socks now.
I know, mate, it spins my head as well. I need to get you to start labelling it better because I can't work out. It's like you can, but it's too much decision fatigue. Right, it's a good day. You know it's a good day when you got on Boss AC.
Yeah, Boss AC.
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who's the baddest. A person's status depends on salary. And my mentality is money orientated. I'm destined to live the dream for all my peeps who never made it.
Yeah. You did it before?
I've seen it before.
Yeah. Stills as well. And then it'll be like a bit of a warm up in here as well, and then we'll do some track shots of like actually running, some more like different angles, some close up ones of these ones, some like close ups of like the apparel. If there is sweat on it, that's brilliant because it just looks authentic. Then some more like natural flat lays here where it's like there'll be you getting ready, and then we'll just capture content of like you actually getting ready. So what I really want to do is make it look like you're actually doing a session.
Yes. It's King Ghidra, combined with the forces of non-ether. Blowing bullets and trees, shaking syllable meters. Disasters cataclysmic, mystic natural. It's about time we hit you with some substances actual.
Today we're at Martin Track. Shooting the second half of the collection, we really just now want to hone in on shooting the new pink and green performance stuff. Honestly, I think it's our best stuff yet. The most unique colours by far. I think the colours we're most happiest with. So just to give it a bit more justice, we can't do a shoot with obviously Steph, who's been part of our content before, and Luke, both being athletes. People like to shoot the most, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's a beautiful day for it. Can't complain. Smile end. I already can tell this is going to be our best content. You know what I mean? It's where we grew up. It's what we do. We're on the track. It's the summer's day in July. Believe it or not, sun's out. Love it.
I would drop one rhyme, but every time I cross the thin line between yours and mine, see it's part of my design. Shifting paradigm, yin and yang combined. You must be out your mind. Thinking star would never shine. Props do. Focus with a hawk's eye view. I'm all that a plantain and some White House do.
This is for collection 02, which is out actually in a few days. So as we always do, we leave things a little bit last minute. We've got everything we've done today though, so we need to go back, we need to get some film developed, we need to edit these images, and then you'll be seeing it. By the time this vlog comes out, this will probably be 2 weeks from now, so you would have seen all this stuff. But shoot done, back to the office, let's put this up, it's going to go live on Monday. Yeah, collection 02, it's live already.
Time is a drug and it's finite, so that's why I write about my present now so clean. Grounded like a mezzanine, record raps like I'm a machine. Word a major homie, wish a flavor homie. College park days, rockin' swaver homie. Anonymity was free, but now they all know me.
Honourable first 10 reps on me, but it's all downhill from here.
So session is 25 by 200 with 30-second rest in between. Run 16, averaging like 37 seconds per rep. 9 to go. So when it starts to go suck.
One more?
It's 25.
30 seconds rest, and then cool down around the park will be like 3k, 15 minutes. That was tough, that was 5 more than last week. It didn't feel harder, but I guess that's the training there. So down in the deep end, not having done much training, straight into 25 by 200. Fair play for keeping up though. Yeah.
It's for Berlin prep?
This is Berlin prep though. So it's the speed work to make my legs feel a bit faster. It's the fatigue that I struggle with, not the fitness. So my legs just give up at like 35, 37k. Just start getting cramp in the legs, so hydration. We didn't have electrolytes at the time, so hopefully that'll make a difference, but also just doing more training, building up fatigue resistance in the legs. Hopefully together, they'll put me in good stead ready for Berlin. Yeah, a little cool down now. How'd you find that?
I'm manifesting if I come to the track every Tuesday for the next 10 weeks, Karma's going to give me a Berlin Marathon ticket, so if you know someone, let me know.
Thanks very much. Cool down now. John Turner. No.
So we're just on our way to Fika here with the crew. Every Friday we go for what's called Fika, which is a Swedish term, I think, for a coming together of friends. We basically go for like a little coffee and a croissant for an hour every Friday just to have a bit of a catch up and spend some time together. The only rule about Fika is that you're not allowed to talk about work. So sometimes people break the rules, but we try and keep to it. But it's been a pretty busy week for us. We had Collection 02 drop on Tuesday. Basically, with the big move to Portugal, we'd ordered a whole number of things at the same time. And we had some delays in deliveries. So what ended up happening was the more neutral colors ended up coming for Collection 01. And then the exciting stuff sort of came for Collection 02, which was the greens and the pinks. It was so cool to see so many people at the track on Wednesday night. They'd ordered on the Tuesday, they'd got their delivery on the Wednesday, and quite a few people were repping the pink, which was cool to see. So it kind of meant that we had one more neutral drop and then one really exciting drop. It was cool to see how that went. Lots of people getting hyped about the new performance colors. We've only done black and white really before. We'd done one pink for the Run Club 3rd birthday party, but this was cool to introduce the new colors, and people have been loving it, so that's been great. Just before we headed out to Fika, we watched our boy George Mills in Heat 2 of the 1500 meter race. He was looking so good in second place there, but it was an absolute sprint finish, and the top 10 finishers finished within 0.7 seconds of each other, so it was a crazy finish. It meant that the Georges finished just outside of the qualifying time to go straight through to the final, so he's going to have to go into the second chance race tomorrow night. So this will be done by the time it's finished, but good luck tomorrow, George. So one of the questions we've been asked the most in the last 8 weeks is, are you guys restocking the Nalgene's? We launched the citrus and the raspberry alongside the ultra electrolytes on the 30th of May. They sold out in 2.5 hours. We couldn't believe how quickly they sold out. So we reordered them straight away. After replacing the order, Nalgene came back to us and said that they're actually discontinuing the spring green color, which we were very disappointed to hear. We asked them if they could do a last run for us, which they said they couldn't, and we've been looking around to see if there's anyone else in the world who kind of has some stock of that color, which we can't find. We did reorder the red straight away. They were going on like a 4 to 6 week lead time, and they came 2 weeks ago. And would you believe it, they came with the red bottle with a blue lid. So we're in the middle of trying to resolve that issue at the moment. They come from the US, so they're finding us the right color lids. They're sending those over to us. We have reordered many more of the red because we've got so many people on the wait list for that one. And we're going to be redesigning the citrus color one with some other colors. Emma and James are just working on that at the moment. I've seen some of the designs that they're looking at. We're just getting those mocked up in a sample, and then we're going to be pulling the launch on a few new colors on the green one. So keep a lookout for that. The other thing is we're going to be reintroducing the Sport Ball that we've done in the past. We've done a few variations of the PSRC and the Pure Sport Running Club ones. We're really keen on doing a redesign of those now that we have the electrolyte product for like run clubs, people using on at Cycle Club, and Emma's been working on some of those designs. So they're looking really good. Again, we're trying to sample those at the moment, decide what the right mill of the bottle is, and they should be coming out before the end of summer. Good morning, Hackney. So we are 5 to 9 here at the Hackney Clubhouse. We've done a few tours before, so we probably don't need to go too much over the space, but Hackney's been open for 10 weeks now, and it's been so cool to see the community growing. I think the first week we had about 60, then it was about 70, and now we've been getting around 150, so that's been really cool to see. We're in the middle of our big half training plan at the moment, so I think there's about 5 weeks to go. This week we've got a 7K run, and then there's also the community 5K run, and then next week it goes 13K, 16K, and then it starts to taper off towards the half marathon. So there's some people in the room here that have never done a half marathon before. They've been following the plan, and it's cool for them to go on that journey. Looking forward to a good one.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me.
We're gonna get going in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier.
Okay guys, if you guys could all come down this way. Okay, Mega, welcome guys. It's anybody's first time at Eastside Hackney today. Cool, lots of new people. Welcome down. So you probably saw me on the door there, but my name's Dan. There's other people to help here today, Connor, Jules. We've got a number of community leaders. If you guys could just put your hands up. These guys can help you with anything you need, anything about the clubhouse, anything on the runs, and they're going to be looking after you out there. Guys, you probably, when people come to Pure Sport, they're kind of like, what's going on? Is it a supplement company? Do they do, is it apparel? Are they like a big run club? The answer is, we're all three. We're super passionate about health, connection and exercise, and you guys are all part of that, so thank you very much for coming down. As you guys may have seen, we're doing like the big half Hackney training plan. So I think it was 12K last week, it's 7K this week, it's 13 next week, 16, and then we start to taper off towards the big half. If you haven't got a ticket for that, we're still going to be doing a half marathon that weekend. We'll do it around Victoria Park. It'll be super chilled vibes. So if you want to keep going with that training plan, we will be putting that on for you. The other thing is we're going to be introducing something over the next few weeks, maybe after the big half, called Tour de Hackney. It's kind of similar to the Tour de France, but there's no bikes, and it's not in France. But we're going to be touring around Hackney. We're going to be going out to the marshes. We're going to be doing a bit of exploration. Generally, always starting here and finishing here, but just like seeing part of Eastside for those people who are sort of traveling in to the clubhouse. A couple more from me. We're going to have the Run Club 3rd birthday party on the 7th of September. The birthday party kind of moves every year which month it happens in, but we're kind of doing one a year. If you've been before, they're really great vibes, lots of drinks, lots of people. It's going to be 7th of September, so put that in your diary. We'll put some comms out about that. The other thing is for you guys who have been coming on Tuesday mornings to AF Poet, we're going to be moving that to here. Is it from next week or week after? It's from next week. So just keep a lookout in the WhatsApp groups, but we're going to be doing it from here, 7 a.m. If you bring a reusable coffee cup, you can do that next door. We're going to bring all the picnic tables in here. It's going to be good vibes on a Tuesday morning. So after manifesting on Tuesday about trying to get a Berlin Marathon ticket, I got one yesterday, which is pretty cool. So now JD's straight on me with the 10-week training plan. So he's given me today 20-minute warm-up, 2 times doing 2K, sort of around 9 or 10 RPE, and then with 3 minutes rest in between, and then 4 times doing 1K, sort of around 8, 9 RPE with 2 minutes rest in between, and then a 20-minute cool down. So I'm going to go and catch up with the 5K group now and do the warm-up with them, and then get into the workout and try and make JD proud. Okay, a bit of pain coming here.
So how was the run?
Oh, it was tougher than I thought. Yeah, I ran home from the office last night, so I was feeling that, but JD wanted me to try and stay between like 355s and 405s. So it was tough. Because I hadn't done many tempo sessions, the stopping and starting is quite tough. But a good first session of Road to Berlin.
Yeah.
I should do a quick version, then I'll... Right.